So what is up, everyone? Today is Thursday, August 20th. I'll be trading the NASDAQ like I always do. So coming to the session, I do have a pretty bullish bias. Starting from, on the daily, we took out this low just barely. But like I was talking about this low getting swept yesterday. It's a low basically inside of a daily gap. And I also, yeah, it's still low inside of a daily gap, but I just feel like that was the main draw. It's the like honestly in this whole range over here, it's the most obvious low, and we just swept it. I'm honestly expecting a bullish reaction out of it because like when you zoom out, like we are moving in bullish structure, like just because we're sweeping, this is probably a fake out to sweep this low, then just continue higher. There's still all these highs up here need to be taken, so I'm definitely looking for longs today. On the 4-hour. There's not too much. When I go, the only thing I was looking at is, there's an unfilled hourly gap above us that's about to get hit probably right now. I was gonna say like, hey, I wish we swept this low because I feel like a higher time frame significant low. Like we only swept it by a couple points. Like I feel like my like A+ scenario, like discretionarily, I feel like is if market open wants to manipulate all the way down. Like sweep out that low, maybe even SMT down there, and then like move up from there. But I don't even know if it's gonna pull back that far, to be completely honest, but we'll see. What's up, Matir? How are you, bro? Oh, in terms of session highs and lows, the only really session high or low still intact is what do you call it? There's London highs still intact on both indexes, which took out Asia highs. But yeah, we took out London and Asia low. So also I should have marked out what previous day high I probably should have marked. Morning cooleries, how are you? Yo, Loki, I gotta mark previous day high. In terms of news, I low-key forgot to check Forex Factory. Yeah, there was orange folder at 8:30. Basically did nothing. Oh, damn. I didn't even realize there was this long I saw like Dodgy took like around like 8:30. I don't really trade pre-market, but I didn't realize there was a data high above there as well, technically. Wasn't the worst trade. But we have market open in 2 minutes. I want to see a manipulation down. And then move up from there, but we'll see. Oh, what is this? U.S. Treasury announces increased size of nominal long end. I have no idea what the fuck that means, but it happened 24 hours ago. Speaking of news, though, do you guys see the other day? I think it was yesterday or Sunday. Trump literally said something on Truth Social about like Canadian taxes, literally at 9:30 on the dot. Like I remember when I was on stream, I thought it was like 9:32. He said it at. Nah, bro, literally said it at 9:30 on the dot. It's kind of crazy. What's up, Widow? How are you, bro? So I'm hoping for a manipulation down. Market opens in like 20 seconds. See trade. No, I currently only trade funded accounts. I've traded personal accounts in the past, but I feel like they're really high, like ROI. First time just in time. I'm not gonna lie. I was mentally just thinking. I wonder. I was thinking. I feel like Vizit and Cypher are in here. I feel like usually one of them's here by now. Yo, I feel like low key though. Vizit be pulling up a couple minutes late sometimes. That's such a weird DM I just got. Do I even know, bro? We don't even follow each other. I don't even... Who even is this guy? I feel like this is a scam. He just DMs me. He's like, hey, bro, are you currently running any online business? I'm trying to network with others and see if we can benefit each other in any way. Like what? Said I saw something. Oh, God. Yeah, don't even get me started on that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I mean, I'd at least like to see this 930 low get taken, maybe. For me to take longs. I mean, if we just keep trading up, I'll maybe take like a 5-minute continuation or something. Shit, oh, I know that guy, he's legit. I feel like messaging me and saying, do you have any online businesses running? Like, what do you mean online businesses? Like, be more specific, bro. Like, yeah, like, I sell feet pics on Feet Finder. I have an online business. Like, obviously I'm joking, but like, I should message him and say that actually and see what he says. Be like, yeah, you know, this day trading stuff I post on my profile, it's all it's a camouflage. I don't even day trade. Yeah, I'm looking for longs, honestly. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna do it right now, actually. I'm gonna accept bro's DM. Hey, bro. Glad to hear from you. I have multiple online businesses. I should just do speech to text. I sell feet pics on Feet Finder, comma, I give people historical tours, comma, and I also take care of elderly people, but with virtual. Wait, but through a webcam. So a remote. What's up, Kalish? Yeah. You said that low is an equal low? I should probably use my indicator for that. You said I went to my aunt's house? That's what's up. I hope you're having a good time over there. There's some equal highs above. They're all like near like previous day high. Are you confused by that weird indicator? It just marks like all the equal highs and lows, like no matter how far away they are, and it fucks up the chart, but it's kind of nice to see them. You said, is that an equal low though? I don't think. I mean, what you said that low is? Are you saying the 930 low? I don't think. Oh, you said no. I'm confused with the feet pics. Oh, so so some dude DM me on Instagram. Oh, he read it. He read it. Well, he said, hey, bro, are you currently running any online businesses? I'm trying to network with others to see if we can benefit each other anyway. But not that 930 low is not. It's a relative equal low, but not exactly equal low. But I messaged him back and I said, hey, bro, glad to hear from you. I have multiple online businesses. I sell feet pics on Feet Finder. I give people historical tours, and I also take care of elderly people, but through a webcam. So I told him I do remote elderly care. And he just read it right now. And this guy's probably like, what the fuck? I'm also gonna say I don't even day trade. Yeah, I just said, oh yeah, this guy, he's gonna want to talk to me. He read my message and stopped looking. I said I don't even day trade. He's not even looking anymore. I'm telling you, if you like, if any of you guys have plans to try to slide my DMs and try to sell me anything, like, this is what you will be faced with. What the fuck? We were just about to take out that low. He's like, I thought this was a trading stream. I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, I definitely do drop some sauce, but I definitely get really fucking off topic. You said, hope all your trades get... Have a good rest of your day, Kalish. Appreciate that. I mean, like, in all seriousness, though, in terms of trading, I wish that we swept this 930 low. I would have been willing to look for longs off that, but I feel like at this point, I'd probably have to wait for like a 5 or a 15-minute continuation. Like, open up a 5-minute gap that's preferably not right next to the 930 low and use that like as a condition. I feel like that just looks like a news candle to me. Maybe I'm just being extra, but like, what's up, Knee City? Is that City? I feel like I gotta stop trying to say this word. I'm gonna put myself in a bad place. That's wrong. You know, and you'd think necessity. Yo, okay, yeah. The capitals threw me off. Is how it's pronounced. I don't even know. You're like different account. It could be NQ. I feel like there's multiple people though that have multiple accounts that come in here. Fucking Cypher DM me trying to sell me magic bears. What's up, Baka Kenu? You should. So, oh wait, are you the JC who's legally blind, or JC blind, or JC trades blind? I think, yeah. I just think that's so funny how like we literally had a dude named JC in here, and then you're like, yeah, I'm JC trade, except I'm legally blind. I'm JC trades blind. I feel like the viewer counts dipped since I stopped talking about Feet Finder. You said, do you ever take a trade off the open? If I find a good trade off the open, I take it. But like in today's case, like I personally don't believe we manipulated down far enough at the open. Like, honestly, like, I feel like one good way to explain is I feel like I like to wait for one manipulation, because like, you know, like, I know it's the cringy expression, like, if you don't see the manipulation, you're the manipulation, or if you don't spot the liquidity, you're the liquidity, or like whatever those like cringy expressions are. Like, I just want to see one good manipulation, at least at 9:30 or 10, and then like I'll take a trade after that. Oh, did he respond? Yo, oh, thanks for the follow of Life of Smack Blue, or Life of Smack Black. That's not blue. You said, bro, you are married? What makes you think I'm married? I'm actually the reverse. I get negative women. If I guess, no offense, you might be new here. If you I know you're new here because you think I'm married, because I be talking about how I get no girls all the time. You said bullish or bearish today? Honestly, yo, Vizin, I wouldn't go that far, okay? Just because it happened one time, bro. Like, I want to understand something, okay? Like, if I give a haircut once, nobody thinks I'm a barber. But I give a guy top once, and everyone's saying, oh, he's sus. Like, yo, I don't know what, like, but, nah, I'm just joking. But, no, I'm bullish, though. I can't believe I just said that. I'm joking, obviously, but... But, yeah, I'm bullish. I like the reaction off that sweep of that low inside the daily gap, but... Yo. And you know what's funny too? I feel like when I make jokes like that, like, you know, the other day actually, my mom was like, oh yeah, you know, I was at work and me and my friend were talking about you and like I pulled up your stream for a second. And like, yo, with my luck, like, yo, Baka Ken was like, what? But like, with my luck though, honestly, I mean, at this current moment in time, I could see shorts playing out. I'm just kind of bullish, but I think we need to retrace first before the longs play out. But also, with my luck, my mom would pull up to the stream and I'd be talking about giving a guy top the one time she pulls up. Like, with my luck, she's gonna come home and be like, Timmy, I pulled up to your stream this morning. It's not very educational. Bro said getting my steps in watching this stream. Yo, how long you been here for? That's what's up, JP. Yo, I saw some dude. You guys know the I think someone in chat put me onto him. Bro said I just got here. You know, I'll bring you up to speed. The joke I made right before you got here was, I gotta say this shit again now. I was saying, I was making a joke, but I was saying, yo, like, I give a haircut once and nobody calls me a barber, but I give a guy top once and everyone's calling me sus. I mean, I can't. You know, I definitely could have gotten away without letting you know that joke. I feel like you wouldn't have noticed. If you pulled up like 2 minutes earlier, you would have heard me saying that though. I'm obviously joking. I wonder, how did that even... I don't remember how that came up. Yeah. There was one dude too that was like, I can't remember exactly like what comment he had, but I feel like I could just tell the vibe. He's like, isn't this a trading stream? You said you get no girls. Oh, that was probably it. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. Yo, that's what's up, JP3. Honestly, I don't know why. I'd be really scared to go to a foreign country up there and speak English. I'm sure it's definitely a great experience, but... I mean, I'm sure some people speak English, but... Yo, that's actually mad funny. Bro found a way to tie in the barber and top joke. You said they all speak English? Really? That's kind of crazy. I always imagine that if I go to other countries, like, they're just not going to speak English, but I always forget though that, like, English kind of is like, is English the most common spoken language? It's one of. Oh, wait, I think one of those Chinese languages is number one, like Mandarin or like, probably because of the sheer size of China. But English is one of the top languages. Mandarin. They teach it everywhere. Yeah, because I know like other countries, like they're like, forget, like I want to say like in the Czech Republic, like they know English. Said love you. That's what's up. I appreciate all you guys. Yo, and remember that dude I was fucking with before in the DMs? Because honestly, I don't like this price. Honestly, I don't like this price action too much, me personally. Like I think we're moving bullish, but we really haven't had a pullback for longs yet, in my opinion. So I'll kind of, honestly, I think my best shot at this point is if I wait for 10 a.m. open and potentially wait for a pullback at 10 a.m. Put in like a wick on the new 4-hour candle, take longs off of that. Yeah, you said I just found out, you know, only because you brought this up, okay? Only because you brought this up. I think it's interesting that, like, what he's saying is true. So if you get moved to live at Lucid, and not only just Lucid, this is also the exact same rule at Tradeify. This is the same rule at Alpha Futures. it's become like the industry standard at this point, where when they move you to live, it's like a fresh account. You have a $0 starting balance, you have a $2,000 end of day drawdown, and you have to build your buffer for your drawdown to stop trailing. And like, it's a live account in the way that like if you make 500, like you can still withdraw 500, but you still have an end of day trailing drawdown where now you have 1,500 unless you build that buffer, if that makes sense. And it didn't always used to be like that though. Like when you got moved to live, it always used to be that those profits got moved to live. And then I remember at first Top Step implemented this thing where they were like, oh, you have to unlock your profits, where you hit milestones and you get like 20 or 25%. And I thought, that's bullshit. What do you mean you're not moving me to live my full balance? But then all the other firms one up Top Step. Like, I noticed Tradeify did it first. That they were the first ones to do it that I noticed. They were like, when we move you to live, we're just like starting on a fresh account. And they were like, oh, well, we give you advantages where you can have 5 separate live accounts and we'll give you bonuses if you hit these payout criteria and blah, blah. But like, and then Alpha Futures did the same thing where they were like, oh, we're going to change our live program where instead of allowing you to have 1 account, you can have 5. But in my opinion, they fucked up their whole live program. Like, they used to take 5K from your simulated profit, and they would take 5K out of their pocket and give you a 10K account. And the remaining balance in your simulated account, if you held that live account, it would be paid out to you split over 12 months via salary. They don't do that anymore. Like, I don't think they pay salaries at all anymore. It's literally like you start fresh. Like, maybe they do still pay salaries, but I'm honestly not too up to date with the Alpha Futures rules, but it's not as good as it used to be. And like, I'm trying to think, there's literally no firm that I can think of off the top of my head that lets you carry all of your sim profits. You said now I'm on Top Step X. I mean, honestly, if you're getting moved to live, it's not the worst. But in reality, I know I can talk shit about like, oh, you know, bad live conditions. I'm really not trying to be cynical or sound like a dick, but the statistics show the majority of you guys are not going to live. So like, respectfully, why does it matter? Like the live condition, like, you know what I'm saying though? Like, I know it sounds dick, but like, and honestly, my theory is because these firms are nerfing the live traders, right? They're not paying out these large balances. It's allowing them to do things like daily payouts, right? So I feel like the newer traders are getting like lured in with things where like, oh, well, like you can get daily payouts, but like, does that make sense? I don't know. So I will go live. I hope you do, Bakugan. I'm rooting for you. You said live is good. I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth with if I want to be moved to live. Like, I feel like I would be moved. If you're not going to force me to sacrifice sim profits, move me to live. I don't care. But like, if you're going to force me to sacrifice sim profits, I'm kind of tight. That's why too, like, honestly, like, keeping that in mind, the way I handle a lot of accounts is like, I build a buffer and I'm genuinely withdrawing everything above the buffer the second I can. Because like, if you can take away those profits from me, like, I'm going to treat them like, you know what I mean? Like, if you know it literally, they can move you to live and just disappear. I mean, sometimes they'll let you take one last payout before they move to live. But I want to say most of the time, honestly, I feel like they don't make it too clear the exact live process, but I feel like a lot of times, yeah, I know we do have that 5-minute down here, but honestly, me personally, I feel like if we're going to trade down this far, I want to see the 930 wick get taken, honestly. Me personally, but, and honestly, no, I typically don't use rejection blocks. I'll occasionally use them if I feel like they feel like good in the context, if that makes sense. Like, if there's like a really obvious rejection block on the higher time frame, I'll look at it, if that makes sense. But not typically though. So I'm short. I mean, that's what's up. I mean, I'm still waiting for I want to see more of a pullback for me to take my longs. I mean, said if my buffer is 1100, how much do I need for a max payout of 600? Well, if you're trying to withdraw 600, if you get to 1700, because then it's $600 above your buffer. I mean, you technically also might be able to withdraw in the buffer if you're on a flex account, which honestly, I'm not going to say I recommend because you're probably going to shoot yourself in the foot for your next payout. You know what I mean? But if you need the money though, I mean, you could take it, but you said I'm going to start going for larger accounts. Yeah, low key, you know what? I was actually last night, you know, for the heck of it, this actually is good. I'll do this as my story time. I don't know why. I felt like so motivated to go harder last night. And I know like I shouldn't compare myself to other people, but like one of the people you guys probably hear me comparing myself to all the time, you know like that Timmy guy who was like with Tijar? He bought a fucking Mercedes C63 like S Performance or like whatever the fuck it is. He like keeps saying the full name because he's trying to flex it. I mean, I doubt that he bought it like in cash. When would you buy more accounts? I mean, honestly, when you've gotten payouts and feel comfortable. Yeah, but he got a Mercedes and he's flexing how he bought his dream car, and I feel like it's whatever. Like honestly, I think it was kind of ironic when I saw it though. Like the timing was crazy. Like I mean, I never have fun at my job, but I had to go to the bathroom at my job, so I went to the bathroom. I opened my phone real quick just to doom scroll on TikTok for like 5 seconds. And the first thing I see is Timmy saying, hey, I just bought my dream car. This dude started posting videos like, I've probably been posting videos 3 times as long as this guy. Like, and like, I was like, okay, whatever. And then, also, I just want to, is there a 15-minute gap here? Honestly, I still want to see us come a little lower and sweep this low inside this 15-minute gap, to be completely honest. Is there an SMT down there? Said I'm out. You take a short already? That's what's up, Vized. That's what's up, Vized. W Vized. But I mean, yeah, and like, oh, but then so after that, I don't know if you guys know Jordy that also live trades on TikTok. So he posted a video the exact same fucking day of him buying his parents their like dream car, which is just like, it's like some truck, like it's like a really like nice expensive truck. But I'm like, damn. So now I'm opening up, like I literally am just trying to fucking doom scroll, and now I'm seeing 2 people that I follow like closely just buying like expensive cars, and like I literally am stuck at a job that I can't even get out of the job that I hate. You know what I mean? Like honestly, I was thinking about like, I'm a good trader. I really want to scale up. Like, I always like to think like, oh, I'd like to be in this situation before I start buying more accounts. I like to have this, but like, so don't compare, bro. It's so hard sometimes though. And then ironically too, like my mom, like I was sitting there, like we were waiting for dinner to finish up, and then she was like, Tim, I want you to buy me this lawn chair and retire me on it. Like I'm gonna sit out there and be retired and sit in this lawn chair. And like my mom, of course, like my mom just has to make a joke about like how like, oh Timmy, when's it time to retire me? Like, of course you would say it's today. Honestly though, like I was thinking, in terms of a way it's like increasing my risk, it's not like stupid. You said low key those jokes making me go harder. Yeah, honestly, facts. You said, bro, it's okay, we all do that, but you have a roof over your head. I mean, you are right. I said, damn, bro, it's lock in. I have a Discord called Locked In Traders. Honestly, I honestly might rip this 1 minute CISD over here. I have 3 evals right now. I had 3 funnels previously, but I blew them kind of recently. So did I cook with this trade? You low-key did. Yeah, I'm not getting any good inversions. It's like, bro, don't rip the 1 minute. There's equal lows below? I don't think there's equal lows below. Uh, 75 points, 3 contracts, 240. What does that equal low? I mean, honestly, I'm still probably gonna rip this regardless. Only if I get the CISD, but I mean, honestly, I mean, I'm just basing it off where we swept that low inside the daily gap, and there's like unfilled 4-hour gaps above. Okay. Honestly, if we close above this CISD, I'm gonna take this. I'm on MNQ. I'm on the leader. Can you pull back? I just need to pull back to the CISD, hopefully. I'm gonna move it even a couple points up, just so like I get filled. Come on, don't rip without me, NASDAQ. Should I just market order? I mean, no, I can't market order. It's the RR is too fucked by market. I need this pullback. Okay, I'm probably in there. There we go. Okay, bet. It like perfectly tapped that CISD. So I'll put my stop loss at that swing low. Holy reaction. I'd honestly probably just full hold for this high up here. So my plan for the rest of the year is to finish up my 20 account goal. That's what's up. I think this might be pretty cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Unless like we flip right now and come back up. It started down 179, up 130. Or I can't read. Up 350 now. That's what's up, Cypher. I mean, there's an SMT at the low with ES. Maybe the SMT can save me. Honestly, even if... I mean, there's 10 a.m. open coming up soon. I mean, worst case scenario... If I get stopped, I'm probably waiting for a sweep of like these lows all the way down here to retry longs, but... Oh yeah, that candle flipped. Did it? But I feel like it's so hard to see this. You said I honestly believe in your trade, which is why I ended my trade. Appreciate that, bro. I mean, if this thing wants to come back to my break even, it's kind of not bad because now there's another SMT at the low, like an internal SMT, and like I call it they're both internal SMTs, but like we'd be like double SMTing kind of in here. Only thing, the main thing that scares me right now is 10 a.m. open is going to open in 30 seconds. I mean, there's a chance that 10 a.m. open wants to come down first, put in a wick on the 4-hour chart. You know what I mean? Stop me out and then go my way. You said I'm short, but I totally get your trade. I appreciate that. So hopefully 10 a.m. is nice to me. I mean, luckily there's no news at 10 a.m. So the 3-minute FVG was there. Okay, that's mildly acceptable. And honestly, I know this sounds a little crazy. I'm really holding full TP for this high up here. I don't know what this is at 7 a.m. Like, I don't remember any news coming out at 7 a.m., but that's a prominent wick higher time frame. Like, I want to target that. I would definitely go break even though, once we take out like these highs up here. Can't get too ahead of myself though. I'm still at break even. I mean, it's honestly possible that like we could be moving bearish still a little bit, and like 10 a.m. could potentially open higher and like take out this high and then trade lower after. I don't know. I really think that high's gonna get. I just want to double check. That high is the same price on NQ. Yeah, okay, cool, it is. Oh, actually, while I remember, I want to double check something. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, it's right here. You said... Bro said I took a 6-minute shower. I mean, well, I'm pretty sure I've been in this trade for like... yeah, around 6 minutes, I guess. I mean, if this thing doesn't go my way now, though, it's kind of cooked for me, I feel like. But the thing I want to check, I want to go on my phone and see if I can see my trade like on TradingView, because I have an idea for my videos where I want to try screen recording my like on my phone TradingView, like my trades, and then I could put like some trending audio. You know what I mean? I've seen other people do it and get like mad views. Yeah, it's working. I can see my trade on my phone. So I could screen record that if I really wanted. I'm definitely not going to do it today because I'll be afraid I'll accidentally hit a button or something, but... You got a badass... Yeah, this thing's probably going to stop me out. Shit, new camera though? You said I hope even though I don't support it. I appreciate that, bro. I mean, honestly, at this point, like seeing that dump, it is probably going to stop me out, honestly. I mean, I'll probably just retry longs after we sweep out this low, but... Obviously with a reaction, but... Because, like, did we even tap into... You said how many... It's only 3 accounts right now. I mean, I know we are delivering pretty strong. Dude, that low is not... Like, equal lows with what? Like, I have an indicator that shows me equal lows that does not say it's equal lows. I mean, I can go to NQ, too. Check the 4-hour. Those are not equal lows that swept it. It definitely swept it. Yeah, it swept it by like 2 points or 1.5 points. Let me get rid of this looking blood. And I'm probably getting stopped regardless though, honestly, but I mean that's no, you're good. But I mean that no, Baka Ken was right though. I mean it didn't sweep it by a lot, and honestly, I think it would be more A+ if it swept it by more, but I feel like right now it looks like I'm kind of getting cooked, but like I was kind of thinking like we swept it and we're V-shaping off of it, so we're gonna keep going up, but nah, I mean, I really do feel like the main thing going against me is 10 a.m. open. To the IFEG, 30-second IFEG. You're saying what, for shorts? Or longs? So don't you like... Honestly, I really don't like using EMAs too much. I mean, I'm not saying EMAs are bad or anything. Said my long. I mean, I feel like 30 seconds are like... 30 seconds can be tricky. So look at the LR on ES. I mean, yeah. I just hope... We just keep fucking around near my stop. Oh my god. Like... Okay, that's fine. I like how that candle closed all bullish and then it just comes right back down. Ugh. NASDAQ, you're making me sweat here. How many times will this thing edge my stop loss? I just want to double check to make sure all my accounts are still in. I don't know why they wouldn't be, but... Okay, cool, yeah. You said, to be honest, I'm expecting price to hit 29,490. Oh, yo, NASDAQ. Are we friends today, NASDAQ? I never doubted you, NASDAQ. Nah, you said this trade. I mean, if it wants to come above my break even, but if it wants to wick down like this, I'm kind of fucked, but... So I don't know about full TP. I mean, I like that prominent wick. I mean, honestly, at this point, I'll be happy with getting even getting stops to break even at this high. What type of RR is that? You said, are those equal highs? Yo, NASDAQ, what are you doing to me? There are... No, it's my sell limit. I guess there's equal highs over here, which is above my TP. No, I don't believe that's an equal high. You got it, Cypher. I just love when, like, I feel like NASDAQ should be playing with me some days. It's like, you gave me all this hope, like, you edged my stop so many times, we're giving all these bullish candle closures, and then out of nowhere, in 30 seconds, Diddy comes out of nowhere, and this candle is just like, nope. What's up, GC Trading Systems? How are you? You take any trades so far today? This is the only trade I've taken so far. He said, how about you? I can't complain. Overall, pretty good. Same old stuff. Said no trades. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like this is low-key kind of an aggressive entry, too. Macro is going to be over soon too. I mean, it's starting to deliver up a little bit. You said caught 945 shorts down to the New York AM low. That's what's up. Not 46. I really can't read sometimes. Was that like a 30-second short? That's what's up, though. Hey, I'm liking this delivery. I like how I literally just thought to myself, oh, the 10 a.m. macro is over. It's probably not going to deliver. That's what's up. Honestly, like 30 seconds are like tricky where I feel like they can Bro, that just put me back to sleep. Yeah, honestly, this isn't the cleanest price action so far. I told you to hit. Why, Bison? You said you have to wait for stop hunts. I mean, yeah, that is true, yeah. I feel like when I used to trade 30-second like inversions, like I would catch some banger trades, but I also would catch some trades where I'm like, damn, if I just waited for like a higher time frame inverse, like I would just save myself. It honestly was probably more of like a lack of discretion. You know what I mean? But I feel like inversions are hard though. I feel like when you first learn inversions, like you just want to rip every single inversion. Like, cause I feel like you can spot like a million inversions every day. So we rejected the 15-minute bullish. We built LR. I mean, yeah, dude, the LR on ES is pretty crazy. You said that's what my mentor, discretion is number one thing. Yeah. Because even like with myself too, I feel like sometimes like when I take inversions, like someone will be like, oh, why do you take this inversion and not this one? And it's like, oh, well, in this case, there's this and this. But they're like, oh, well, the last time you told me this. And I'm like, well, that's true for last time. Like, I don't know. Like, you ever ask someone the answer to something and they keep giving you different answers, and every time they're like, oh, but this, but there's this, but there's actually this. Like, you said, I think this trade hits TP, not gonna lie. I mean, I think so, but the market does whatever the fuck it wants, but for the heck of it, I mean, while I'm watching price chop, I'll explain my logic again. I mean, so when my logic coming into this was just, there's this 15-minute gap down here. We put in a low inside of it, which was like, oh my god. Should I stop explaining it? Nah. But, so we swept the low inside that 15-minute gap. I'm low-key expecting it since we swept out that low, like on this daily chart, just barely. I would have preferred if we swept it more, but like, I feel like just seeing the V shape off of that, this change in structure, like I'm expecting us to keep trading bullish. And like, there's also an SMT at that low where like when you look at ES never even took out that low. So like, I feel like there's an SMT inside of a 15-minute gap. There's like, I don't know. And also too, I feel like we have dumped pretty hard, I feel like, and there's multiple like unmitigated, like, remember, I forget which day it was. It was yesterday. Yeah, I was probably trying to take longs to the unfilled 4-hour gap up here. We never tapped like a 4-hour gap in a hot minute, honestly. Even though my TP is actually a 4-hour gap now, but I know we're inside this hourly gap too, but I don't know. I just feel like this range needs more of a rebalance. Low key, should I try to LARP this? Maybe. I could just, well, if I LARP it, I can't. What I mean by that is should I screen record this on my phone? Should I post this if this trade hits? You said, damn, your TP is too far away. I mean, you never know. We could get good delivery randomly. I'm hoping. I mean, I'm hopeful. No, honestly, I feel like I gotta be prepared to screen record this. I feel like it's not looking good. Gotta find the right angle. Definitely don't like that reaction too much, but did you... Yeah, I did. Low key though, there were no prospects. That's a good word. I mean, I feel like the only people there were like some old people there. There was some dude I saw I went to high school with I didn't even want to talk to. Like, it wasn't even that crowded either. I also went at like 2 in the afternoon though, on like a Tuesday. Said bro was forced to work out. I mean, well, I did need to work out regardless, so it was more of just working at a different place. I'm trying to think. Am I gonna flip bias if I get stopped out? I mean, so I took a short off 10 a.m. That's what's up. I'm just trying to think at what point I'd flip bias. Because, like, I mean, right now, I'll let this trade rock, do what it's doing, but I feel like the thing is, like, if I were to look for shorts, like, my first, like, draw would be this low inside this, like, right next to this, like, well, the low that swept that weekly low, the daily low. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but the thing is, I feel like that's right there, so I'm probably not getting entry to it, and do I want to take shorts past there? Like, not really. I'm not trying to... Like, we're so overextended. I know we're delivering from an hourly, but, like, what do I target past that? I'm not targeting this daily gap all the way here. I feel like this trade has spent like all of its time just hanging out right next to my stop loss. So are you playing it? I mean, I'm more mentally preparing at what point I would say I'm going to short. But like the thing is, I'm struggling to see myself shorting. You said ES. ES really is. I mean, ES did sweep the low that I was saying was SMT'd previously. Like maybe ES taking that low wants to send us higher. Hopefully. I mean, I'm getting a sliver of hope right now, but I definitely should not believe it. Because it's looking like ES is reacting off that low, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I really think if I do get stopped out on this, the only thing I can see myself taking for a second trade is if we sweep that low all the way down here, like inside that weekly gap. Maybe if we start reacting off of it bullish again, I'll try longs, but is there still hope? I mean, I'm probably getting stopped here in 5 seconds. You said, bro, your stop loss is invincible. It really is, dude. Like, if you look at this, like, where's my... Oh, it might get taken out. But, like, look, I put my stop loss here. It came, like, 20 points away from it. It sweeps that low, but doesn't take my stop. It sweeps the low again, doesn't take my stop. It sweeps the low again, doesn't take my stop. Like... Oh, my God. I mean, like, it's cool if you don't want to stop me out, but, like, get away from my stop loss then. Nah, it's probably gonna stop me. Okay. So, I mean, I'm still long bias, but at this point, I honestly want to see this low get taken down here. Man, it looks like it's just reacting straight off of my stop loss. Oh my god, it literally is going straight off of my stop loss, straight up. The fuck is this? Am I about to just like retry this? It literally Diddy candled up off my stop loss. I mean, honestly, there's this 2-minute inversion here that's going to align with this 1-minute CISD. Honestly, if it closes above this, I'm literally going to retry this. Yeah, I mean, I know I originally said I wanted to see it come all the way down here. I feel like it's just seeing the sweep inside the 15-minute gap and like how heavy this V shape is. I'd probably want to try this. I mean, so pretty much same position size. If we close, yeah, yeah. I'm just waiting for this candle to close. If it closes right where it is, versus entry or stop loss would be crazy. Yeah, low-key would have been. I preferably want to see this 1-minute CISD happen. I mean, there's also this 2-minute. I mean, there's a 2-minute IFVG that formed. I don't like how it's got a wick on the top side. Yeah, I got stopped out like to the tick and it Diddy candled back up pretty much. Honestly, if it gives me, how's that pop? It literally like perfectly stopped me out. I'm looking for a retry, but that candle's huge. I mean, yeah, I feel like the size of this candle is what's making me say, like, if I get the CISD, I might try this anyway. Because, like, yeah, okay, if we close above the CISD, I'm taking this. Come on, close a little higher. Okay, I'm in there. So, I mean, honestly, I'm retrying this. I don't even care if I lose this. So that stopped you out. I mean, yeah, that thing down there stopped me. I want to see if NQ... Yeah, NQ took it too. Yeah, that stopped me out down there. Said, why does the market hate you, bro? It's whatever. I mean, worst case scenario, I mean, I can still walk away with a happy day. You said, would you secure your winning days? What, on an eval? I mean, this will hit. I think it will, honestly. I mean, this has a lot more momentum coming with it, okay? Like, this has candles that are huge. Like, I haven't seen candles this big the whole session. Like, nah, you're good, bro. I'm not gonna lie though, like, really, like, no hate to anyone, but I think it's so ironic that ever since I blew my funded account, I've never been asked this much in my life. Oh, bro, are you on eval or funded? Bro, how are the funded accounts going? Like, I've genuinely never been asked this much. Yo, low key though, if this trade hits, this clip could go hard. I get stop rated, and then I just re-enter, and it goes my way. I'll be like, I knew the draw. I'm him. What'd you say? You said it means I'm wrong. So passing a yeah, oh yeah, honestly... Oh yeah, speaking of evals though, I started to say earlier how I wanted to like push myself a little harder in terms of my trading. I was thinking about like, I have a little bit more affiliate money coming in. So like, I don't want to like I don't want to increase my income and then just blow more evals, if you know what I mean. And just net like $0. But I do feel like I could start like risking heavier. Like, and honestly, I could even stay on 3, but like, hear me out here, okay? I buy a 3 stack of evals with no daily loss limit. I risk $1,000 per trade. I try to hit a 1 to 1.5, so I try to make 1.5k, and I try to pass in 2 days, or I just fail one of those days, like taking 2 trades a day. So it is. Well, I mean, I have so I have a code with my fund futures that I want to say I've still made $0 off of. The purchases in the past I'm not getting compensated for, I don't believe. Because I did ask them about that and they just didn't answer my question. I mean, like, Lucid is pretty much the only place that's paying me like actual money. It's all like sales based though. It's not like Lucid is just paying me money, but like, yeah, use Lucid, but like apparently people fucking love Lucid, so I'm checking though for the heck of it. Where's my affiliates overview? Yeah, I've still made $0 in my fund of futures. You said Lucid's. Honestly, I really do think Lucid's the #1 firm right now. Yeah, I mean, and the thing is too, one thing I like about Lucid is like the flex accounts are cheap, and then it's like, oh, I want daily payouts, they have that. Oh, I want straight to funded accounts, they have that. Oh, I want 1 day pass accounts, they have that. Like, oh, I want quick payouts, they have that. And their marketing is like memes. I was at AJ, I'm going for you. Oh, that is not good for me, I'm not gonna lie. No bueno for me. Appreciate that, Faisal. I mean, it definitely could go either way. I mean, I feel like if it was gonna go up, it'd have to react up like pretty like right now, like after sweeping this low inside this 1 minute gap down here. This is peak Nasdaq. And honestly, as I feel like I'm fighting in the trenches right now. It took my stop by a point. Diddy candle back up, and I'm like, I knew I'm right. Now I gotta see if I'm actually right though. I don't know why this is coming to mind, but speaking of crashing out over NASDAQ, I saw like Claudia Trades. She got stopped out due to like an SMT between MNQ and NQ. Like she was trading micros and the micros took her stop, but the NQ didn't. And she was like, I'm not well. I was like, I understand the experience. Ugh. Oh my God. That's the worst close ever. You said, since I reset my drawdown, I'm gonna trade 2 cons tomorrow. Okay, bro. Good luck with that. You said, maybe I just shouldn't trade this. Yeah, honestly, this PA is kind of... I got hope for a second. Remember, like, when I entered, I was like, yeah, these candles haven't been so big. Like, we fucking failed to deliver up. Unless maybe it wants to be nice and deliver up now. You said, I think it might hit with no clear manipulation. Yeah. I mean, I know... I'm kind of basing this off of, like, we swept that low into the daily gap and we're going to, like, start putting in bullish structure from there. But, like, there's just no follow through. And, like, we barely even swept that low. Yeah, that's what's up, Cypher. As long as you're not spending your last $10 on evals. What? The 3K challenge? What is this? I know exactly what Top Step is doing, and this reminds me of, I see Top Step posted something 20 minutes ago on Instagram calling, like, you know, Top Step Labs, they keep like releasing all these new things. I'm assuming you pay $49. There's, I gotta look at the exact rules, but it looks like it's similar to something from, like, I remember my funded futures used to have something called a milestone plan, where pretty much like there wouldn't be like an evaluation. They would just like give you like milestones where like they'd be like, oh, make X amount before you lose X amount, and then we'd pay you like $1,000 or whatever. You said, is that equal high at 20? No, on NQ at least those are relative equal highs. Oh my god. I think it's funny. This trade's doing the same thing the other trade did. It's literally just hanging out near my stop loss. I mean, at least that wasn't the worst candle close. I just want to see green. I want to be back in profit again. RIP. Yes, go up. But are you in longs too? I wonder, you probably took the 2-minute IFVG maybe? It's a plus member. That's what's up, Cypher. It's the 1-minute IFVG. Yeah, the 1 minute did look a little more clean. Like, well, not clean, but more obvious, I guess. Like, larger. This is I feel like I'm fighting a war with NASDAQ right now. Even though, like, it's not even that deep. It's just, like, it might hit my stop loss and I'll lose my evaluation account. Like, it's not that deep, but... Is that a new message? I don't even like, and I low-key be superstitious to the point where, like, I don't even want to say, oh, this trade's going in my favor, because I honestly, part of me believes if I say that, it's gonna stop me out. Like, I know there's no logic, but like, you said, bro, she paid me double my asking price. I'm about to start cleaning people's pockets. That's what's up, Cypher, though. Because I remember you were saying, you're like, I gotta go to the bank. I got paid twice. That's literally barcode. Yeah, honestly, dude. Like, I like how it stopped me out too, and it stopped being a barcode just for long enough to get me to enter, and then it resumed barcode. Like, I was like, oh, this is good delivery right here. Oh my god. I feel like, and it's the same thing as before. I feel like it sat here. Like, I don't know why it pisses me off when price does this, but like we have this candle where, like, we close bullish, right? We wick down, close bullish, wick down, close bullish, wick down, close bullish, wick down, close bullish. Like, there's 5 candles, and then this singular 1-minute candle just undoes all this. Like, Like, what? So yeah, it stopped too, same as yours. Yeah, honestly, I mean, this is some choppy price action. I mean, even if you're trying to short, I feel like you're not making money. If you're trying to long, you're not making money. Like, price is not going anywhere. With this type of choppy price action, you guys think I can hit my full TP? I'll be lucky if I can get 1-to-1. Just come back stronger tomorrow. Facts. I mean, yeah. Like, not every day is good as a trader. It's been going sideways since open. Honestly, yeah. Like, we came a little bit up at the open. We chop up here. We come down, take out the 930 lows, chop down here. Like, oh. I'm not even gonna lie. I know this might sound crazy to say. I feel like even if I hit full TP, I'm gonna be pissed off. I don't even know why. I'm dreaming like NASDAQ. You put me through the ringer. For what? Remember that dude? This is bullshit, PA. You said, honestly though, dude, like, emotional damage, dude. I want reimbursement for my emotional damage. But remember the guy I DM'd on Instagram? Well, he DM'd me and he's trying to sell me something, and then I told myself feed pics and do remote elderly care. He said, that's tough. I'm currently running one faceless YouTube channel that makes 9 to 11K a month, trying to network with others to see if I can start something else to increase my income. You want to know? So here, let's fuck with these scammers on stream. You guys want to? No, I can't. I gotta keep showing the trade, but you know what I'm gonna say to this guy? I'm gonna tell him I'm deathly afraid of money. Okay? Should I send him a voice memo? I low-key should send him a voice memo. The thing is, I would be down for your offer, but honestly, I'm like horrified of money. Like, when my bank account gets too big, I just start getting scared. I usually start flushing money down the toilet. I start burning it. Like, if I had all that money, like, I don't even know what I would do with it. I'd probably have to, like, give it away at charity. I'd probably have to give it away. Like, money scares me. I can't handle it. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't want to make money. That stuff's scary, bro. Like, stop messaging me. I actually said it to bro. Oh, you can't hear it. I actually sent bro this voice message. He's trying to get me to do a faceless YouTube channel. Yo, honestly though, that's one of my go-to ways to fuck with scammers. Like, they try to promise me like, I will make you 10K a month in under 30 days. I'm like, dude, I'm scared of money, please. Don't talk about that much money. I can't handle it. I remember there was one guy who like actually was going back and forth with me, because sometimes they realize I'm fucking with them pretty early on. He was like, are you mad? Like, what do you mean you don't want money? He was like, don't you have family that needs it? And I'm like, no, it's scary. I can't handle it. And he's like, what? Honestly, I have way too much fun with these scammers. But maybe I think the key to making NASDAQ deliver is I need to get very off topic and forget I'm even in a trade, and then I look back and it goes my way. Like, I got distracted DMing some scammer on Instagram, and now we're running. Yeah, I don't pay attention. Here, wait, how about this? All right, so how's everyone's day going? Maybe I'll pull up the chat on my phone. I actually remember there was some dude who used to stream on TikTok where he like froze his webcam. But like he like acted like he was sleeping in his bed and froze his webcam, and people like he acted like he was in a trade. Well, he was in a trade, I think, but he was up heavy and like he was watching it, but like the webcam showed him in bed, and all these people are like, bro, wake up, you're up 4K. And he would just like act like he's like yawning in the microphone. I wonder if like, is that the reason when I stream on TikTok, by the way, this is a random fact, TikTok loves to ask me, it's like, oh, are you still here? Oh, can you solve this puzzle to make sure you're still here? Oh, can you drag this right here to make sure, like, how many people are on TikTok and not there? Like, and sometimes it'll tell me I'm not responding to my chat. And I'm like, how the fuck do you know I'm not responding to my chat? Like, I literally am, though. You said if the 3-minute FEG gets inversed. I hope it does. Said sleep streams are a new thing. Oh, God. I really want to. I want to see what that guy responds on my DMs, though. The guy who Brandon. I told him I'm horrified of money. He actually followed me. He follows 11 people. Who's this guy follow? He follows. Oh my God! What the fuck? This guy follows Michael Jackson, some email copywriter. I don't even know what country is this guy from. He just follows some random like foreign like accounts. That's probably him, actually. Is his name Ayush? You said Twitch fucked up a lot of content lanes. I mean, yeah, honestly, I feel like I feel like Kai Cenat be doing like, well, low key, I feel like even Kick too. Like, I'm not like, I don't know. This is so random. How do you guys feel about like you know, like those live streams where people like are IRL streaming? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like I might have had a period where I might have been like a degenerate chud, and I might have like watched like IRL live streams for a bit. And like, I just thought in my head though, like I feel like so much of this stuff is like scripted stuff. Like you're just watching somebody else's life it's not even as good as a reality TV show either, because it's in live time and you'd say, oh, what's live? So I can ask questions, I can talk in the chat. But the thing is though, it's like, they don't pay attention to the fucking chat. They'll answer like 1 out of every 1 million questions. And sometimes they're just answering questions that aren't even in the chat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of fake. Like sometimes people start beefing in like these IRL streams. And I'm like, dude, you guys literally like definitely are doing this for the cameras. Like, would you guys really be in each other's faces screaming if there wasn't a cameraman team following you? Like, oh, NASDAQ. So your trade is starting to look good? I mean, a little bit, yeah. You said scripted to a point. I mean, yeah. Trying to think. Should I start preparing to go to my job? What should I wear today? I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna wear for my job. I'm gonna let the, I mean, you'll see this trade play out though. You know, actually, I just remembered something. I want to say it before I forget. You said I'm happy about this. Honestly, hopefully, yeah. But so this is so random. But my job's having like a cookout this weekend for all the employees, and like we're all like bringing stuff. So like we're trying to organize who's bringing what. Oh God, don't even. I don't want to check what trade Dodgy took, but so they told me to get buns, and in my head I thought like hot dog buns, because like I don't know, maybe I'm a glizzy gobbler on the down low, I don't know, but no, I'm kidding. Well, I actually do like hot dogs, but I'm not a glizzy gobbler, but oh, you said I'm asking you to check, I might have taken. No, I got you, bro. But so I actually, instead of buying hot dog buns though, I bought hamburger buns, and I realized that, like, I came to work, like I literally just, like, I went shopping Tuesday, I went to work, and I was like, so nothing else besides hot dog buns? And he was like, no, not hot dog buns, hamburger buns. And I was like, I don't think Dodgy took anything after market open. I think the only trade that I saw him took was, he took a 1 minute IFVG down here. You know that low that you were saying was equal lows that we swept? After we swept that, he took a long like off that. And I want to say he took it to like an unfilled, I don't know. I forget where he targeted, but he took something like that. I think he just took it to like an unfilled 5 minute gap or something like that. The 10 with the glizzy. But yeah, so last night though, I actually went food shopping again. I'm fucking loaded with hamburger and hot dog buns. Like, yo, so for all my haters, everyone tells me I get no bread, okay? Here's the evidence. I'm getting all type of bread, okay? Fuck is you talking about? He said those are ballpark. Yeah, these are ballpark. I actually got a couple different brands though. For the hot dog, well, yeah, I got some. These are potato hot dog rolls. I really do be getting so sidetracked in these trading streams. Martins? I don't think there's Martins. I only have, this is Bimbo. Who the fuck names something Bimbo? Oh, but those are, oh yeah, my bad. Those are Martins. Oh yeah, I can't read. The potato rolls are Martins. Oh, NASDAQ, what are you doing to me? I was trying to enjoy my buns in peace over here, and you're just diddy candling down. Low-key, I'm actually about to do my trade recap with all this bread in the background, and then I'm about to just start saying I get bread, and just take out real bread. Maybe that'll be funnier in my head. You know, like, I remember though, when I bought the bread, I remember one girl at my job was telling me, she was like, you know, you should get, like a Costco card or whatever, or like a, you know, like those, like, wholesale stores to save some money, and, like, honestly, like, I'm not even trying to, like, flex or, like, sound like a dick, but, like, I was like, I'm literally not gonna, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to save a couple bucks. Like, money's really not that much for, like, I'd rather, like, just save my time and go to the convenience store, like, right down the road and pay a couple extra bucks. Like, instead of driving further to save $3, like. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, she felt bad for me, though, probably because I bought some. I definitely did not need to buy this many buns. They did tell me, though, they're buying 50. They said they were like, you don't have to buy 50 hamburger buns, but we're gonna have 50 hamburgers. So, like, I mean, I'm gonna buy 50 hamburger buns. Well, I bought 48 to be exact. You said Bimbo bread. I think it's owned by Entenmann's. Yo, low key, that probably is so unhealthy. Who the fuck names their bread Bimbo? And yo, I know this is a random. Not like you guys do. Well, I don't know why I put myself down so much, but you know, I got this bread all over my bed. I definitely got to make sure I put this away before I go to work. And the reason is my cat. And not because my cat would eat the bread. My fucking fat ass cat would lie her ass all over this bread and sleep on it. That cat sleeps on everything I leave out. Like, I mean, like, it's nice because, like, she'll sleep on my. What's up, Siddharth? How you been, bro? Yo, the only bread I'm making this New York session is I got, like, hamburger buns. I got some, I got hot dog buns. These are potato buns. These are ballpark buns. Yeah, I'm probably losing this New York session though. I mean, I feel like if we were gonna deliver up, I feel like we really should have. Did we invert? Dude, and that's crazy too. We inverted that 3 minute and had no follow through. Nasdaq. What are we doing? And we entered the 11 a.m. macro, so I mean, like, I feel like the 11 a.m. macro is my last hope. You said get off this chart. I mean, I'm still in a trade. I mean, I'll let it run until it hits my TP or whatever. Ugh. This is disgusting price action. This actually is a barcode. I feel like my last hope is like we're retesting this accumulation zone. I'm just pulling words out of my ass at this point. I mean, this is not clean price action. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to like analyze this. Yeah, I was like retesting accumulation zone. I was like, nah, this is just bullshit. I always love to. I feel like it's funny. Like when I film trade recaps, I gotta explain stuff, and like when Nasdaq like pisses me off, like I gotta be like, well, you see, so it rated my stop by a couple points here, and then now we've been in the same. How big of a point range is this? That is not a range. We've been in the same. I mean, I know it's 120 points is a lot, but like, so we're also retesting. We're also retesting the retest of the retest of the CISD. Yeah, exactly, right? We have this 1 minute CISD and we came down here and we put in this other 1 minute CISD and we tapped into it. Now we have a 15-second CISD coming out of it. It's basically just chopped cheese from here. Chopped cheese? I mean, I would say it gives me hope that these candles keep wicking, but the thing is, like, I feel like we'll like have a bullish reaction and out of nowhere, like we'll just diddy back down. I mean, that is true. I mean, but you said don't even go break even at the break even spot. You know, because of Trump? I mean, the only reason I wouldn't go break even would be because it's eval. Bro said still in that trade I was shopping. Yeah, it stopped that you can see that one stopped me out over here. Yeah, I'm on eval. I mean, that yo, because when you're saying that, you're low-key tempting me. But what is yo, this is diabolical price action today. And it's not even like ES took this high up here. Like I feel like I could see like shorts playing out if maybe there's an SMT up here or something, but like we're not even delivering off anything. In all seriousness though, like if I blow, like I mean I'll be down $1,000 if I lose both these trades. Honestly, if I lose 2 more trades whenever next and blow this eval, I'm honestly probably gonna up my risk on evals to $1,000 per trade. This really is because dude, imagine if you're trying to short this. Like, this is literally the definition of seek and destroy conditions. Like imagine we start putting in this range, right? We break above this high, right? We come down here. We almost break above this high. We break above this, like break down below this low. We like, and then now we're coming down and breaking these lows. Then we come up here and break all these highs. Then we come back right in the range. So how did it not stop me? I'm concerned. What did bro do? Oh, it missed your stop loss by a tick. I mean, it always misses your TP by a tick, right? So I mean, I guess maybe we get look at the opposite way. What is Tradeify 24/7? Tradeify crypto is now Tradeify 24/7. What? How the fuck did Patrick... Oh my god. Genuinely? Patrick from PB Trading has got to be nerfed. The Timmy... Dude, Timmy NQ took shorts? Oh my god. Oh, well, he took... That's the market open shorts. I can understand those. Okay. So how much did he profit? I mean, well, like, that's always a hard question to answer, because I mean, like, we're talking sim profits and like how many accounts is it copied across, and like is he in drawdown, and like you can make profits on eval not gonna pay out, but like the fuck. Honestly, I can go back to his page to find out though. I mean, it looks like he made 780, but I don't know how many accounts that's across. Ugh. Oh my god, Nasdaq. This is hard to watch. Should please tell me. I mean, I wouldn't say that's the reason, but I mean, some days it doesn't help, but I wish I could, bro. I just logged my trade, Nest Gemini, analyzed my trade. That's what's up. That's a good use. I'm genuinely not even gonna like say anything. I feel like if I talk about price action, it's gonna go against me. We do have 11 a.m. open though in like 5 seconds. So hopefully, honestly, I'm not gonna lie though, this is the best cope I can give you. I feel like in my experience, if 9:30 and 10 a.m. both do nothing, I feel like our last hope is 11 a.m. doing something. We just hit 11 a.m. So it's possible 11 a.m. will send us higher or give some good price action shortly after, but I'm not crazy hopeful. Especially with like this honestly has been a pretty choppy day. I have so much bread behind me. I forgot all that bread was there. This PA is fucking atrocious. It really is. This is so bad. Like, I mean, like, I'm gonna let my trade ride because I don't like to close trades because honestly, like, even though like in this moment right now you could say, bro, close your trades, bad PA, but sometimes like I give up just a second PA cleans up. Like, you see what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. This is why you like sometimes you say, oh, well, this trade's been chopping for too long. Then out of nowhere, that shit happens. It's a Gemini say I'm trading well. That's what's up, Cypher. That was actually such a perfect illustration, though. I'm like, you can't give up. It can Diddy candle up out of nowhere, and then it Diddy's on me. A good type of Diddy. Here we go. Yeah, see, I'm up. At least if this happens, I can move my stops to break even. The only thing is, I'm actually not 100% sure with Trade Copia. I think if I turn off my computer, my trade copier is gonna get fucked up. So I might leave my computer on. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with this, but I mean, this trade, if we're gonna keep moving like this shit actually might hit. But I don't like, there's an SMT at my break even point. I'm not willing to go break even just yet, especially considering this is eval. I feel like maybe if this was a funded account I was like trying desperately to protect, I'd go break even now, but I never doubted you, Tim. Hey, that's what's up, rat hairs. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I doubted me. I mean, I still wanna see my break-even point get hit even, but I mean, hopefully we just like tap in this 1 minute gap down here and come right back up, but I mean, that is true. I wish, dude, I feel like it's so crazy to think about. Like, imagine if on this first trade I had my stop like a couple points lower. I wouldn't have taken that first L. I mean, there's literally no reason to have my stop a couple points lower in that trade. Like, that was literally just straight, like, me getting stopped out. Should finally we both could have good days. I mean, yeah, honestly, even if this thing stops me out, I'm not losing sleep over it. But even Gemini is saying Cypher's doing good. I'm not gonna lie though, honestly, I know it sounds kind of like crazy to say, but I understand Cypher. Like sometimes I'll have my AI like analyzing my trade, and when it says it thinks I'm doing good, I feel like it wouldn't be like falsely positive to me, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like if I was trading bad, it would tell me. So I feel like I'm like, hey, I appreciate that. I don't know. I feel like AI is a pretty good judge of certain things, not everything. I'm so cooked with AI though. I remember though, I think I might have talked this before, but I remember some guy at my job was talking about, he's like, oh, you know, the business models behind AI is similar to gyms where they're basically betting that the majority of the people that pay them aren't gonna like use like for example, you know, Planet Fitness, like if every single person that had a Planet Fitness membership, if they went and like wanted to work out consistently, like they'd have to increase the size of the gym. They're just betting that X amount of percentage of people that pay are not going to go. Well, yeah, no, but AI does the same thing where no, yeah, not gym, but where like, for example, if everyone used all the usage they give to people, like they'd have to like decrease the plans or charge more, you know what I mean? That was fun. Some dude I work with though was telling me this, like it's a revelation to me, and all I had to say to him, I was like, well, I'll just let you know, because he doesn't like AI. I was like, I'm putting a dent in these AI companies' balance sheets. Bro said, don't scare me like that. I'm making AI gin. Oh my god, this is actually like, this is genuinely like, I know I don't even care about this eval. I actually really don't care about this eval that much, but like, it's this price action genuinely pisses me off. Yeah, like it really would. Like, dude, this is, what the fuck? This is such a barcode. Like, every time it looks like it's breaking out to the top side, it comes right back down. That's the thing. Like, and that's the thing. Even if I was trying to short today, there's no way I could have shorted and made money, because it literally just keeps faking out both sides. This really is, yeah. So what's your advice on trading evals? I mean, just trade a profitable system. I mean, like, don't trade evals differently than you would trade the funded account. I mean, that's your first mistake. I mean, because some people be like, oh, this is an eval trade, but like, just focus on having a system that works over time and just like trade. Yeah. Dude, like, and dude, how is NASDAQ gonna like, see, we're wicking down here, we come all the way up here, and we fail to take all these stacked highs up here. Like what? This PA actually makes no sense. I low-key just, part of me wants it to just stop me out so I can film my trade recap and stop watching this. The thing is, though, I'm not gonna lie, though, like, when I see V-shapes where, like, we come up very strong, come right back down, like, usually, like, if we're gonna fade the whole move, we kind of follow through, if you know what I mean. I mean, I'm hoping we continue up, but, like... Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected, like, when you see V shapes like that, it's usually a sign of follow through in that direction. Bro said, good morning, beautiful, still streaming? Yeah, I'm still streaming. I keep running away for 5 seconds, like, getting ready for work in small parts. What's up, Uber? I low-key kind of got cooked today. Said, where do you go? I changed to a different shirt. I was gonna put my work shirt on, but I saw this thing about it hit my stop, so I came back. I'm trying to think of what I want to eat before I go to work. I don't have many options. I'm probably gonna end up eating pepperoni. I said doing the same, 2 more shifts to go. That's what's up. Oh, you're almost there. Yo, low key though, like I always think about like, I would love to buy like, you know those pre-made meals you can order? I would always love to, I always keep thinking I'd love to buy those, but like, the thing is, I know this sounds like a funny problem to have, but like, I don't have the like refrigerator space for it. Like, my refrigerator is always really full, and you'd say get a mini fridge, but like, I don't know why. Apparently, a mini fridge is like a really touchy topic in this house for 2 reasons. One, I guess like my house is kind of old and like we're already kind of maxing out our like electrical circuits. But the other thing is though, I don't know why. Every time my mom hears the word mini fridge in my room, she's like, if he wants a mini fridge, he's got to go back to college. And like, I don't know, I genuinely don't know what the connection is between mini fridge and college, but every single time my mom hears someone talk about a mini fridge in my room, she like crashed. Like there was one time where I remember my mom's sister came over and she was saying like, oh, he should get a mini fridge if he keeps drinking all these like cold drinks and he keeps coming downstairs to get them. And my mom just starts yelling like, he's not getting a mini fridge. And I was even saying too, I'm like, I didn't even say I wanted a mini fridge. She brought it up. And then my aunt was like, no, you should get him a mini fridge. And my mom was like, I'm not getting him no goddamn mini fridge. And I was like, oh my God. And I kept like being like, I never said I wanted it. Yeah, I genuinely don't get it, but you know, low key, if I ever move out though, I'm getting a fucking mini fridge in my room to be like, Mom, fuck you. You said she wanted you out of the house or back in school to get an education. Well, I mean, she doesn't want me out of the house, but she always wants me to go back to college. She said, bro, what? And what about my story? My mom just got beef with me having a mini fridge. Oh, this is the type of shit your parents be talking? I mean... Well, you said your parents are the same way, or... Well, you said you taking a fat loss? What, you think I'm gonna lose this? I mean, I'm probably gonna lose this, honestly, but... I know this might sound funny. I mean, worst case scenario, these are evals that, I don't really care if I lose them that much. I was even debating increasing risk anyway, and I technically can't increase my risk with these evals because they have a daily loss limit. So I'm basically risking like half the daily loss limit. Oh, you're saying like your parents be watching? Yeah, like when you take a random loss. Oh, I hate too, like honestly, I feel like I can never talk to my parents about like day trading because I feel like I talk to my dad about it sometimes, but like my mom, for example, though, like, oh my God, like if I tell her I lost a trade, every time it'll come to like, oh, so like you should give up on this, or like, when are you gonna give up on this, or like, oh, you're gambling. And it's like I could literally tell her I won 4 days in a row and I lost half of yesterday's profit, and she'd be like, when are you gonna give this up? But then if I win money, then she'll be like, oh, it's fake money, it means nothing. So I'm like no matter what I say to you, you just give me shit. Like, you said, yeah, I'm talking about yours. My parents don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. My mom knows what I'm doing. She used to like, she's been around stocks her whole life, I feel like. And again, I feel like this is just like typical price action of today. Like, what? Really? But so like I feel like it's just like it'll give these little candles looking like we're moving bullish, and then it'll just diddy candle back down out of nowhere. It's 11.15. Yeah, like Forex. I feel like that used to, I feel like futures are like, I'm not saying futures are new, but I feel like the popularity is new, if you know what I mean. I actually remember, this is a random memory I have, but I remember I got my blood taken once because I got like on life insurance. Also, you know, for the heck of it, I might as well bring it up while I'm on the topic. You know, oh, interesting, Fazid. But so my parents, like, I think it was like shortly after I dropped out of college, my parents realized that I had like, well, they co-signed my loans and I had like 80,000, 90,000 student loans debt, you know what I mean? So they kept saying, if something happens to you and you die, we have to pay that back. And they were like losing sleep over that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, in my head, like, do you plan on me dying? Like, why are we so concerned about that? Like, you know what I mean? They're like, we need to take out a life insurance policy. I'm going to pay for it. We're getting the best policy. We need to make sure it's going to cover what happens to you. Yeah, I dropped out of college, yeah. But like, so I remember that the woman that came to my house to take my blood, she actually, I looked on her phone and she had MetaTrader 4. And I was like, are you day trading? And she was like, yeah, I trade Forex. And like, I remember in my head, like, I was like kind of getting into day trading back then. And I thought in my head, like, it was just like some like older, like Jamaican lady, like that was just like, she was good at taking blood. And literally like in between taking the blood, she was checking MetaTrader 5. Like I remember she had like this thick ass like Jamaican accent too. And like she was telling my mom about it. And my mom was like, you do the same shit my son does? Like, and she was like, yeah. No, she actually was doing good. I think she was actually in her, like, and she showed me her P&L, like I know MetaTrader can be like faked, but she literally was showing me green trade, like losing trade that was like kind of small, like green trade, like, and she went back like weeks, like in her history, like she actually seemed, and she said she did it for extra money on the side. And I remember my mom, like, you know, like I wasn't gonna ask, but my mom point blank was like, you actually make extra money on the side doing that? And she was like, yeah, I actually do. My mom was like, oh, what? You said, I don't think she could be faking on the job. Yeah, imagine she tries to sell me her course. Oh my God. Like, I feel like it's gonna get to the point where like I might just have to close out of this trade because I have to leave for work. Yeah, facts. Like that woman's never gonna see me again. She got nothing to prove. I mean, oh, I'm gonna grab my work shirt. What shirt do I wear today? You guys want to see my nasty ass closet? It's not that nasty. I always feel like, I don't know why, I feel like my I'm always insecure at my closet. If this thing doesn't stop me out by like, when am I gonna have to start filming? Low key, I know this sounds like a crazy thing to say, but I kind of want this thing to stop me out just so I can go about my day. I mean, obviously, I still want this trade to hit, but like, I just feel like I know Nasdaq's. It's what it's gonna do. It's gonna chop around for a bit. It's gonna give me hope, right? We might break this high up here, and I think, oh wow, I'm green again. And then it's gonna Diddy candle back down. I'm not gonna, honestly too, like, remember before I was saying how 11 a.m. could save us? Have a good rest of your day. So yeah, I hope so too. I don't have too much hope, but have a good rest of your day, Uber. But I feel like I'm losing hope because as we get closer to lunch hour though, like I feel like it'd be one thing if like 11 a.m. opened and like we had like a clear manipulation, we started moving one way, but like 11 a.m. is not doing much either, honestly. I mean, at least I don't regret these trades. I mean, like, the only thing I could say in hindsight I should have done better, I feel like, is when ES took the high and put in the SMT, I probably should have went break even there, but like, honestly, I'm okay with not doing it, especially because it's eval. But I feel like I was thinking too with how choppy today was, but I honestly, in hindsight though, I really shouldn't trade eval and funded different. I was literally watching a video on that this morning though, because like, it was like, if you would only take that trade in eval, you're basically saying it's a shit trade. So why would you take it in the first place? You know what I mean? Ugh. Not even gonna lie, should I just trail my stop to this low down here and like save the drawdown for tomorrow to risk heavier? Honestly, I'm just gonna move my stop up there so I have more drawdown tomorrow to risk heavier, honestly. Because honestly, at this point, like, there's really no way. Like, we're probably stop me out at this point. Make equal lows on my stop loss. That's cool. I honestly, part of me just wants to close. I mean, how much? What's the balance in this account if I close here? Oh well, too late now. But and that works out. That's cool. Yeah, I bet. That thing was gonna stop me out regardless. I mean, there's no way it's gonna like react off that low and not take my other low, but kind of frustrating. But whatever. I mean, I'll film my trade recap now though. At least I can do that. Today is Tuesday, August 20th. I took 2 trades on the NASDAQ. I ended up losing both of them. So I'm going to break down what those trades were. So coming to the session, I did say that I had a bullish bias. So starting from the higher time frame, I'll go to NQ. Starting from the higher time frame, we have this low inside of this daily fair value gap over here. We swept it, not by much. We only swept it by like a point and like a half or something. But so when you look, right, around like 8:30, we swept this low and we're reacting off of it very strongly. So I'm believing that we're shifting structure to like a bullish nature. A bullish nature. I'm using big words today. But the other thing I saw was there was this prominent high up here at like 7 a.m. Like, I don't know exactly what it was. It almost looks like a news candle, even though I don't think it was. But there's a prominent wick up there. That was my main target. Yeah, I got stopped out. That was my wick up there. I was targeting. So basically what I saw was 9:30. I ideally wanted to see 9:30 manipulate down and like take out this low down here. Have a good rest of your day, Vizid. Because I was thinking one, like, honestly, even though it did sweep this low inside this daily gap, like, did it sweep it by a lot? Like, because if you imagine like institutional stop loss orders, like, do you think like if we go 1 point through it, we've taken out them? Like, I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but like, if we're doing higher time frame liquidity sweeps, like sometimes we sweep further than that, if you know what I mean. But I was just eyeing the reaction out of it, right? Strong reaction. 9:30 traded higher too. I wanted to trade lower and take out that, but it didn't. So I was thinking, you know what? We opened up this 15-minute gap down here. So I wanted to take longs out of that 15-minute. So you can see we originally put in, it was this low down here inside the 15-minute. So we swept out that low inside the 15-minute. We had a strong reaction out of it. You can see pretty much like if we look internally in here, just a V shape, we closed above this 1 minute CISD, which just changed the state delivery. Because you imagine, right, we've broken structure bearish here, putting in lower highs, lower lows, and we've resumed bullish structure. So I set my limit here. It edged my stop loss multiple times, just chopped in this range. And then this one did end up coming stop me out. You can see it stopped me out by a couple points. And then right after that, it reacted directly back up. So now this is a resweep of that low inside that 15-minute gap. We have a 1 minute CISD coming out of it again. So this, a close above this was that 1 minute CISD, which is pretty much like literally the same area. There was also a 2 minute IFVG in this area. I'll clear my drawings where I'm pretty sure it was here, right? Oh no, I lied. It was right here. So we opened up this 2 minute gap and like closed through it very quickly. Yes, there's a wick to the top side that I don't like, but at this point in this area right here, right, we've inverted the highest time frame in the current highest time frame gap in the current leg, because there's no 3 minute gap here, there's no 4 minute, there's no 5 minute, there's no 4 minute, yeah. So, and also we now have a 1 minute CISD. So once we got the 1 minute CISD also, which had a very strong candle close, I must say, I took this long, put my stop loss to the swing low again, pretty much retrying the exact same idea just after getting stop rated off this low right here. So I market ordered right there. My break even point was this high up here, which we did come very close to taking right around here, around like 11 o'clock. I did say that ES put in an SMT where ES took out those highs. I could have gone break even there, and I even did say in live time, if I was on a funded account I cared about, I probably would have went break even, but I was on evals I really don't care about too much. I know I really shouldn't trade evals and funded differently, but I low-key want to get rid of the evals I have now and get ones with no daily loss limit to risk heavier. That's besides the point. But so yeah, I mean, I lost again on this setup, obviously. So this one hit stop right here. I actually trailed my stop a little bit because once I saw that, once we put in that SMT and had this V shape like this, like in all seriousness, like once you see this V shape, like we come up right back down, I'm probably cooked. Like I was kind of talking about that at the time, but yeah, I mean, 11 a.m. was my hope for, because one thing that's interesting here is I feel like I can't give examples of this very often, but if 9:30 does nothing, right? Then 10 a.m. does nothing. I feel like your best hope at getting a good trade in the AM session is 11 a.m. Like sometimes 11 a.m. starts to give some good movement. It gave a little bit of good movement here, but not really enough, right? So yeah, I'm trying to miss anything. So I took my 2 losses on my 3 Lucid Flex evaluations. I'm pretty much going to full port them tomorrow with taking max risk with 2 trades, splitting my drawdown in half. But yeah, so apparently the only bread I'm getting today is, we've got hamburger buns, hot dogs. So yeah, so if you guys want to live trade with me, I do live trade for free here on YouTube Monday to Friday at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So definitely come pull up, hang out with me, trade with me. See me take all my executions in live time. You can see me get this bread. You got all types of bread over here, hamburger buns, hot dog buns. Yeah. Also subscribe for more free live trading. Hit that like button. Leave a comment with your thoughts. You said, why do you use a short time frame for trade? I mean, I trade the New York AM session which lasts 2 hours. So I mean, like, if I traded the 15-minute time frame, there'd be like not much price action to trade off of. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed clip farming the bread. Yo, this is so Nasdaq of Nasdaq. It's like, you know what? I mean, I know I moved my stop up, but like, what do you mean you're reacting off my stop again and going back up? I have to leave for work soon. Low key, I mean, as much as I want to stay on stream, I do have to get going. But obviously, if you guys didn't hear before, every single morning, 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday to Friday, so definitely pull up for that free live trading. Code TIMB272 at all prop firms, Lucid Trading, Tradeify, Alpha Futures, My Funded Futures. The trade recap that I just recorded right now will be posted probably about an hour or two. Join the free Discord if you're not there already. I forgot to pin the comment. It should be in the description though. Just the top. But I do hit the like button if you haven't already. But I do appreciate all you guys who stop by, hang out with me, trade with me, all type of good stuff. But I hope all you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out.